Wait, so working with temperature, we're with the Celsius scale. Most of us are very familiar with that. The Fahrenheit scale, that's a little bit different. So Fahrenheit's what the American use. Let's copy this down. Fahrenheit. In Celsius, room temperature is, okay. So what they strive for this classroom to be, as we all know, were you guys the hot classroom? It's 26 degrees in here, yeah. So normally room temperature in Celsius is 22 degrees. Okay, but you go down to the States and you gotta be careful. If you buy some thermometers, you'll find that it's in Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. Sounds familiar. Okay, Fahrenheit, I believe room temperature is like between 73 and 75. Okay, so or like 74 degrees, something like that. So it's all different, all wacky. They don't compare very well, and they're not an even scale, right? So once you get below zero, all of a sudden they start catching up to each other. I don't know why, I don't get it, but after a while, then it's reversed. Fahrenheit actually becomes colder than Celsius. It's kind of an odd scale that way. Okay, so looking at some of these temperatures, some common ones that you should be working with for Celsius and Fahrenheit. So let's just do a little comparison. Okay, first one is water boils. For Celsius, water boils at 100 degrees. And that's actually how they set this thing up. Is they found out, okay, this temperature is when water boils, this temperature when water freezes. Now we're going to make 100 increments in between them. We're going to divide it up. That's essentially what they did. Whereas for Fahrenheit, water boils at 212 degrees. I don't get it. I don't know why. Okay, but it just is 212 degrees. Okay. Good. Going down the scale then, we have water freezes. For Celsius, water freezes at 0 degrees. For Fahrenheit, water freezes at 32 degrees. Okay? So plumbers, bakers, all that, you're the ones that kind of need to know stuff like this. And also talking to your parents, right? Your parent, not so much your parents, but your grandparents. A lot of them are way more familiar with Fahrenheit. Kind of strange, just the way it is. And then once you're down there, the general trend is that Celsius has lower numbers and Fahrenheit has higher numbers. Okay, Celsius has lower numbers, Fahrenheit has higher numbers. However, like I said, when you get cold enough below zero, I think like minus 25, they're about the same then. Okay, so once you get really low, then Fahrenheit becomes lower. Okay, but we're talking like around minus 25. Okay, and Celsius numbers then are actually higher. Kind of odd that happens, but it is. So we have a couple equations to fix up. First of all, here, so if you're trying to find Celsius, you use this equation. What you have to do is the subtraction first. So underline that. You have to do this highlighted f minus 32 first. Then you multiply by 5, divide by 9. So 5 over 9 is times 5, divide by 9. And that's if you want to find Celsius. Okay? If you want to find Fahrenheit, it's different. If you want to find Fahrenheit, you got to multiply your fraction first. So you got to multiply by 9, divide by 5 first. And then, okay, then you add the 32. Okay? How you do these are different. And it's because of the brackets around the f minus 32. Following BEDMAS, brackets are first. Okay? Whereas the second one, finding Fahrenheit, there's no brackets. Okay. So going down to Seattle, watching the Seahawks, someone said it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit. And you're thinking, holy crap, should I wear a jacket or not? Well, convert it to Celsius. So you type into Google, convert 42 Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay. Write that down. That's what you type into Google. Convert 42F to capital C. Okay. So I'll show you that it works, just so you believe me. Convert 42 Fahrenheit to Celsius. And boom, 5 degrees. So yeah, I'd wear a jacket. That's pretty chilly. Okay, 5 degrees, pretty chilly. Good. Now, doing the math wise, so you'd formula substitute solve. So we're trying to find Celsius, so we'd write down C equals 5 over 9, write this down, times F minus 32. Okay. Next step is to substitute in. Celsius equals 5 over 9. What is it, 42? 42 minus 32. So Celsius equals 5 over 9 times 10. Right? So again, that's 5 times 10 divided by 9. Multiplying fractions, fraction skills. Grade 6, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9. That's all the work you did, grade 6, 7, 8, 9, multiplying fractions. So on the calculator, 5 times 10 divided by 9 equals 5.555 degrees Celsius. Okay. Degree sign, uppercase little 0. Any questions? All right. Another example, okay. 48 degrees Celsius on a hot day. What is it in Fahrenheit? Is it over 100? So you would type in what? What would you type into Google? Yeah, exactly what you're thinking, right? Convert. Now here's a temperature conversion. So you could just type in 42 degrees for Celsius. 42. And this one puts it in right away, 107.6 degrees. Right? Kind of neat, right? What's 100 degrees Fahrenheit? 100, and it changes your Celsius. You don't have to press anything, right? 37.7 degrees. All right. Doing the math, showing you work ways. Okay. So you write out your formula. Fahrenheit equals 9 over 5 Celsius plus 32. So Fahrenheit equals 9 over 5 times 48. Oh, I put in 42, my bad. Plus 32. So that's going to be 9 times 48 divided by 5. Okay, so you go to your calculator, 9 times 48 divided by 5 equals, and then we add the 32 at the end. Okay, 118.4 degrees. 118.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. So they're different because of the brackets. You got to find your answer in brackets first when they're present. Otherwise, with this one, you multiply first, then add. Questions, comments, or concerns? Okay. We're going to shorten up the homework a little bit so that you can finish this up quickly and start on your quiz. Good. Okay. So for your homework, let's just do A and B. Okay. So do A and B. Going down here, let's do A and B. Okay. And then let's go down here. Let's do number 3. Okay. Classic one for baking. The temperatures and recipes are in both often. So you just have to do a quick conversion to get the right temperature. Okay. Down here, let's do just 4 and 5. Okay. Just 4 and 5. Classic examples. All you got to do is convert them. You can convert one or convert them both. You just have to see if it's in a safe range for numbers 4 and 5. Okay. Use the iPads or do the math, your choice. Doesn't matter to me. Pitter patter, get at her. Go.